Oh, yes, Just looking at these RCWs, the Child Abuse Information Act, background checks, may be conducted by Washington State business organizations or individuals. All other states must conduct searches under the Criminal Records Privacy Act. Yes. Now that's RCW 10.97. Yes. Searches can only be conducted only on prospective employees, volunteers, or adoptive parents. Background checks can be conducted by prospective employees, volunteers, or adoptive parents who will or may have unsupervised access to children. Under 16 years of age, developmentally disabled persons, or vulnerable adults. The background check is for initial employment or engagement. Yes, decisions only. Background checks on current employees or volunteers should be done through the Criminal Records Privacy Act. Could you get me that Criminal Records Privacy Act? Pooch. I just wanted to know how many prospective employers or current employers decided, well, we better do a background check. Pooch. Because, as a citizen of the United States, yes, when you issue court orders where I'm not given any notice or opportunity to be heard, yes, then you use forgeries and fraud, poach, and then there's mail fraud and child abduction, yes. And your answer to the problem was, well, we'll keep it in the local jurisdiction, and I'm probably going to get a job here in Port Angeles, and then I'll start my life up and pay all that back child support and all that the community property and all that back welfare, and you never gave me notice of court hearings, and you thought that I'd be able to do that having a minimum wage job. Now, I was a stockbroker, okay? I didn't work with a lot of individuals under the age of 16 or vulnerable adults, yes. But as an individual that had an actual degree in business, right, and then having been, a financial consultant, yes, commodity trading advisor, right, a loan officer, pooch. When I look at this form and then I think about all the money that I owe my wife for not for not making sure that I got notice of court hearings, and the paper trail that I keep talking to you about, where you decide to obstruct justice so that I wouldn't get notice of court hearings, and then you have me arrested for crimes I didn't commit, and the thought is that my future prospective employer is not going to employ me. I'm just not going to get that good of a job. Now, maybe the sheriffs and the police officers can understand, that when you decide to have a paper trail of fraud, I, as an employee, am thinking about different ways of making absolutely fucking sure. Now, do you think you could get me all of the criminal background checks because of the Criminal Background Privacy Act? Yes. And then all of the prospective employers that looked at employees, and then get me, yes, because today I'd like you to understand that when you violate the RCWs of this state, you didn't just violate the laws. Do you think you could today tell me where my sons are at?